It's January 2021, and this is another instalment of SAGO, South Australia Infrastructure Goings On. January hasn't seen any major developments for South Australia projects. Nothing new has been announced really. It's just going to be a bit of a recap and add-ons to previously talked about things and some new things as well. In my opinion, the biggest news this month has been Adelaide's first locally produced hybrid buses. The first two buses have been completed by Bustech Group in Adelaide's north, and at least 5 are in production. This will bring the total to at least 7 hybrid electric buses, which will be the most in South Australia's fleet in a long time. The government says they're open to buying more in the future, along with more electric and possibly hydrogen buses.
What this will mean for consumers and customers that use our public transport system is when the bus is at a bus stop or idling at the lights, it will be using the electric motor to reduce fumes and reduce the emissions.
Right. Scania claims they will save 25% of fuel and reduce emissions by 15%. They also have a new livery, which is certainly one you'll recognise on the roads and is particularly bad on the driver's side. However, it is very recognisable, and these buses should be in service by February. Ovingham level crossing removal turns out it's going to be an $196 million project, and that's down from $231 million. The government said the savings will be used for cost overruns on the Gold Line electrification and Hove level crossing removal project. The government has also offered Adelaide University $2 million to move the Oubre Gatehouse, showing that it might yet be saved in a win for heritage in South Australia. Gold Line electrification has now reached approximately Mawson Lakes. Poles to support the wires are almost up to this station, and that approximately means half the line has been poled to support the wires, and various other works are roughly up to that point. This is a very important point for Golden electrification works, and hopefully the line will be able to open again by 2022. In a small bit of news, Adelaide's most recently built electric bus has reappeared. After spending years in storage, it has finally ventured back onto our streets. However, sadly, the privatisation of Adelaide's trade network will proceed on the 31st of January, going to Kellos Downer. There have been so many dodgy deals associated with this privatisation, it's worthless to list them all, but safe to say we'll probably hear more about them in the coming months. Also, from last month that I didn't cover in the last video was the opening of the Flinders Link and Tonsley station. I made a video about that if you'd like to go check that out. And speaking of videos, I made something on Golden Grove Park and Ride was announced last month, however I didn't realise it, so I have a video on that project if you'd like to watch it too. So yeah, that's a quick recap of infrastructure goings on in South Australia. Obviously that isn't very much, and it's a pretty small update, but thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in February for hopefully something more, but honestly don't think we're going to be seeing much infrastructure news for a while.